Hi everybody, Craig Lockard, Automax Recruiting and Training, blog, vlog 12. So the other day I get a phone call from a dealer friend of mine. I haven't talked to in a while. As a matter of fact, I used to run a store years ago. Hi, how are you doing? I said, great. Fourth quarter's like one of the best we've ever had in 13 years. Dealers are getting cars, so they need people, they need training, so on and so forth. So, all that stuff. And he said, the next thing he said to me, he was very curious. He said, Craig, my repeat and referral business is killing me. It's putting me out of business. I said, what'd you say? He said, my repeat and referral business is killing me. It's putting me out of business. I said, well, that's the lifeblood of my business. Without it, I'm screwed. He said, no, what's happening is that the salespeople are running the asylum, so to speak, and they're dictating every deal. Every deal's 100 over or less or whatever. We're into the holdback and blah, 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 blah. Is there a system? Is there a desking system? Is there a way that we can work every deal the same way every time, still keep our client base, not hurt our CSI, and raise our volume and growth? So I said, well, how much volume? And this is not a tiny little dealership selling off brand. They sell great products, beautiful facility, plenty of opportunity. He says he wants another 300 cars a year and another $600 to $700 gross per car. Okay, well, on that volume, that means a bigger boat for this guy, which is cool. I said, yeah, there is a way. I said there is a way. And then we talked about how we're going to do that and one of the partnerships I have and so forth. And I mentioned Jim Ziegler's name, who we have an affiliation with, of course, and in different ways to get this done. But one thing I told him, I said, what's your threshold for pain? How much pain are you willing to endure? Because if you're going to sign up for a system, a strategy, and do what you're asking me to do every time, every deal, the same way, desk it all the same, doesn't matter who. When one of your family members come in, what's your pain threshold like? If someone that's bought 8, 10 cars from you, or their family's bought 15, 20 cars from you, I mean, these people have been around forever. What's your pain threshold? What's your pain threshold for the guy that's been there 25 years selling 20 cars a month at $100 over? What are you going to do with him? As human beings, at our most basic level, we're motivated by two things. Avoid pain, seek pleasure. We avoid things, unless you're a sadomasochist, we avoid things that are going to hurt us, that we know intentionally that are going to hurt us, that are going to cause us pain. And consequently, we're motivated to stay away from those things. We're also motivated to seek things that we know are pleasurable, that are going to feel good, that are going to make us feel good about ourselves. So I asked him, what is his pain threshold? How much pain are you willing to go through to get to where you want to be? I got to ask you the same question. You say you want this. I see the blogs every day. I see the blogs. I see the questions. I see, everybody talking about all these systems and these programs and all these vendors coming at you with the latest, greatest, this and that. Guys, it comes down to this. It's pretty simple. You got to bring on better people, more people, and you got to train them and train them and train them and train them. And you got to have a system and a process and a strategy in place. It's the same deal every time. It's going to take some pain to get to the pleasure, which is going to motivate you. So my question to you is, how much pain can you handle? Do you want the pain of lower profits, less gross, less volume, smaller boat? Or do you want the potential pleasure of more sales, more gross, bigger boat? Your choice.